Hey, what's up guys, Cinestalker here for a video. And this video up here will be a volume 2 of movies I like to watch during Halloween season. I figured, you know what, let's just do that. Let's do another volume of it, because there's so many other movies out there I like to watch, and I figured some fun stuff to suggest to you guys all out there for the last week before Halloween, 6 days away before the big candy day. So let's get down to it. Now I'm gonna start with like I did last time. I'm gonna start with the VHSs, started with those first, then make our way to the DVDs and Blu-rays and that kind of deal over there. Let's get down to it. And also real quick before I get started to that, if you guys are new to my channel, like my videos, please subscribe, because over 65% of you out there are not subscribed to my channel for some reason. So you're watching my content but you're not subscribed. So subscribe, it's free, doesn't cost you a dime, and you won't miss a video. All right, to the VHSs, let's go with some big box, old school VHS of movies I like to watch during this time of year. And let's start off with this one, Terror on Tape. This has never been released on DVD or Blu-ray. I hope it does someday, but it's not. I don't know if there's like probably rights issues, but this right here is pretty much just a compilation of movies of those ones right there, but it's neat to check out because you have Cam Mitchell. He plays this Dracula ghoulish character at a video store, and it's really cool looking. It's very like early 80s nostalgia, all kinds of neat posters of horror movies, of what they're showing here, and everything from Continental Video. It's pretty much a promo video for Continental Video, and it shows these great clips. This is Cameron Mitchell right there, you can see, and just a fun one to watch. I don't know if this is on YouTube or what have you, but if you ever get a chance to check it out, definitely recommend Terror on Tape. Definitely a fun one just to watch for, perfect for Halloween time. You pop this on, it's great background, it's great fun. All kinds of neat ideas for different kinds of movies to get in the future too, like Scalps, Nightmare, Return of the Aliens, Deadly Spawn, all kinds of great classics in this they show. It's just a fun one to check out. And also next to that is this one up here called Dying Room Only, a made-for-TV movie. I think this is on DVD. If it's not, it definitely deserves to be. It's a great, I don't really hear people talk about this one a lot, but it's this great made-for-TV movie. I think made in the late 70s, and it has Dabney Coleman from 9 to 5, and he's him and his wife, they go to this little diner, this little cafe, middle of nowhere, and he goes to the bathroom, and then like her husband like just disappears, and it's just she's like, "Where's my husband? I just went to the bathroom." He's just gone, and it's just crazy, the whole thing, and it's just like a mystery of like who done it. You're not sure who to trust, the cops, the people that work there. It's just this neat thing with a neat twist to it. But it's just a trippy, pretty cool, creepy movie. Made for TV movie is this. Definitely go want to check out. If you've never seen it before, definitely seek it out. It's really, really good. And moving from up there, we go right down here. And this is a classic, great one, is Spooky. This is out on Blu-ray, I think from Vinegar Syndrome. You can get this with extras on it. But I got the old VHS of it. I love the cover art. This is just a fun monster movie. These people go to this weird mansion, and then they go to this mansion. There's all these crazy monsters that pop up, and these crazy things that go on. One, I think, farts and they're craps and stuff. It's just a crazy, trippy movie. Definitely a great monster movie of good practical effects, good gore, fun vibes, great Halloween fun party vibes this has when you watch it. Definitely highly recommend Spookies. If you haven't seen it already, definitely pick it up on Blu-ray if you can, or on VHS, but definitely suggest the Blu-ray. Looks great on there. And then if you go move Slimer with the old, this actually has old candy in it too. I never opened it up from the year, what's the year from this thing? It's right, yeah, right there from 1989. 1989 Slimer Ghostbusters candy. We move that guy and go over there. Of course, we have this right up. You can see it is Franken Hooker. I have this on DVD, but the tape of it is classic. Franken Hooker. You cannot go wrong with this movie. It's wild, it's wacky, so much fun. About this scientist you can see right over here. It's right there where my finger's at. He's making these body parts. He's trying to, he's like a like Dr. Frankenstein, and he's more body parts. So he goes to New York to pick up hookers and cuts them up and makes his own monster, which is her, from different hooker body parts, and they're kind of addicted to like this drug type dust, almost like a weird tweak, and it gets kind of out of hand, and it's just wacky movie. It's great low budgetness, kind of you know, a little just great comedy, grime, dark humor, fun stuff. It's funny, like this says right there, want a date. There's another VHS box. I wish I had that one where you push a button and she's like, "You want a date? You want a date? You want a date?" But yeah, I don't have. Let's have the regular VHS slip of this. Still cool. I love the pink and the black. This is on DVD and Blu-ray. You can check it out. Definitely fun to watch. And this right here is the not rated version of it on tape. So definitely a cool, rare tape to have nonetheless. But definitely Frankenhooker is classic goodness as that. Love. Great fun one to watch during this time of year. Always pop it on. It's just so fun. And up here also, which is I think just kind of neat and fun also, is Terror on Tour, about this KISS group, which is right over here. And there's like this, like they're doing like this concert, and there's like this like a lookalike of them killing people during the show. It's just fun vibes because they're wearing makeup, so it kind of makes it Halloween, and just a fun one to watch. Terror on Tour. It's not on DVD or Blu-ray. Hope someday it does. I don't know. It's probably no rights issues also. A lot of these have rights issues, but it's definitely a fun one. I think it's on YouTube. You can watch. Definitely good stuff is Terror on Tour. Right down here, another fun one to check out during this time of year is Fade to Black. This is on, I believe, DVD. I think on Blu-ray also, but a great movie is Fade to Black. Dennis Christopher, that's him right there. He works at this movie theater, and up in LA, he's like this actor guy. He has like these weird issues, and then one day he just kills people wearing different kinds of makeup, just like a cowboy, and different kinds of characters from movies he's watched, like Dracula and The Mummy. And just a great weird one is this. Definitely, he's obsessed with film, and it takes one step. He takes it a step beyond, and he thinks he's the characters in the movie and kills. Great one is Fade to Black. Definitely fun one to check out for Halloween time for sure. On to the next shelf of tapes and some other suggestions. Here we go. This one is great. Popcorn, classic movie. Love this movie. Have it on poster right up here actually. Original poster of it. Now available on video cassette, Laserdisc, and 8mm film. Right up there, but yeah. Can't Go on Popcorn. This one, great movie. Definitely fun vibes as that. Where these students, they go this, go out of business theater, and they put on this old school 50s, 60s style movie setting where they have like props in the theater, like the chairs buzz and things go on, and fog machines and smell-o-vision, and it's kind of like 50s, early 60s sci-fi horror movies and that kind of deal. But during the showing of that, there was a killer on the loose, and it's a nice twist of who the killer is, and it's just a great fun movie is this. Popcorn. Love this old school VHS of it. It's on Blu-ray. This used to be a sought-after tape a few years before it became available from, I think, from Severin has it. But yeah, it's just a great one up here. Good one to perfect to pop on this during this time of year. Definitely fun vibes with that. Street Trash. Great movie. I get this on DVD too, but it's a great one to have. This is a pretty rare tape of Street Trash. And this is just a great fun movie made in the mid-late 80s of this Viper wine stuff. He's like this homeless community up in the LA area, and it's like this dark humor in this movie. They drink this stuff called Viper wine, and then it like melts them into like this sludge, and they just fall apart if they drink this stuff. And it's like this crazy leader of this homeless community. It's like this crazy like Vietnam vet guy, and his other like homeless guy wants to take revenge, and it's just like this wacky movie. There's a penis that gets cut off in it, and they play like football penis with it. It's just it is a wacky movie is this. Street Trash, great gross practical effects makeup. Definitely a good one to check out. Definitely seek out Street Trash you've never seen before. It is so fun. It is a great one is this. It's a lot of good gore in it, a lot of gross effects, funny at times, grimy. That's a great one, Street Trash. Good anthology one is The Willies. Oh yes, The Willies. And this one has one of the great episodes by my buddy, Michael Ray Bauer, which I'm friends with. He plays Gordy Belcher in one of the most famous episodes of this anthology. It's a great one, like great kids for horror movie, almost like a Are You Afraid of the Dark type vibe to it when you watch this. It's like it takes place as Sean Astin. He's at this campfire with him and his like little brother and I think his friends, and they tell these gross stories. Like, what's grosser than gross? And they say these weird things and tell these stories around a campfire. But the best one, I think, is Gordy Belcher. And I think on the DVD, I think they edit out one of the things where it's like this messed up thing where the first story, they put a dog in a microwave to dry it off and it blows up. It's really messed up. But yeah, he signed it right there. I met him like 5 years ago for the first time. But yeah, it's so great one up there where he plays like this kid. He's obsessed with flies, like his only friends, and it's such a weird episode. But what's special about this tape, though? Let me show you right now what's so special about this tape. Take it out. This is a pretty rare tape. A lot of people are missing this one. But you look inside, you open it up. It's a double slip. Double slip Willies. I bought this, I think, for $5 at Kensington Video years ago. Like I think 8 years ago, or maybe a decade ago, and great deal I got that for, because usually one of these is missing. I got them both. And I bought the rental copy. When I bought it, I'm like, hope this has the double slip, and it did. I was like, wow, but this is a great, neat one. I have them both signed by Michael Ray Bauer. So this episode right here, it's fantastic. He does such a great job when doing this. Great movie, fun one to watch for Halloween time. Can't recommend this one enough. Definitely fun vibes off this is the Willies. All right, now we're moving on to the DVDs and Blu-rays portion of the video of like suggestions for Halloween. And I got a nice little stack of some stuff up here. Some of you guys suggested this in the comments in the last time video. I forgot to put them in there, so I'm gonna show them now. And starting off with this great made-for-TV 70s movie by Tobe Hooper. And that is Salem's Lot. Great movie, about 3 hours long, two-parter. So if you're down with like a long movie, definitely check it out. Perfect for this time of year. Great vibes, creepy. Has this like Nosferatu type vampire. And it's a great story about a tale of vampire and Dracula. Definitely good. Said Tobe Hooper did this. Good classic stuff is this one for sure. The cool 80s slasher movie backwoods, almost like a Friday the 13th kind of ripoff type vibe, but it's fun, is Madman, about this guy named Madman Mars. And it's like they tell these stories about this guy. It's like this mythical folklore guy in the woods, and if you say his name, he'll go hunting for you. He hides up in the trees and he'll attack you. He's like this kind of freakish character looking guy. And one day these kids go out there in the forest, and then they summon Madman Mars, and he's on the loose, killing and things. It's just a great, good 80s, low budget, like Friday the 13th type ripoff movie is Madman. This is the old Anchor Bay release of it. It's on, I believe, Blu-ray and that kind of stuff from Victor Syndrome. I think they have it on Blu-ray. And just a good one is this. Definitely a fun one. Some people, I don't really hear people talk about that one this much for like recommendations for Halloween time. But I think this is a fun, good popcorn movie. Is Madman. Definitely fun. Has some good practical effects, gore, good little story, low budget. Has some funny humor in it at times. Definitely a fun one to check out is that. And also, last time I talked about Trick or Treat, but I'm talking about another heavy metal horror movie, and this is this one up here. I have it on bootleg. I don't have it on tape, unfortunately, and it's not released on DVD or Blu-ray. I hope it does someday soon. That is Rocktober Blood. Great movie. There's a song there called, There's a Killer on the Loose. There's some great songs in this movie. I think one song called like Danger Eyes or something like that. There's this guy named Billy Rye, yeah, this guy's named Billy I. Harper. He's like the vocalist of this band, kind of nuts, and he kills this girl, and he gets executed for the murders. But then a year later, during like this special concert, supposedly he comes back, and it's like he's killing. It's just a great, over the top heavy metal horror movie. Is this Rocktober Blood? Definitely recommend it. Has great music in it. This is the back. This is the bootleg copy of it. Hope someday to get it on videotape. I could have bought it like a year ago. I didn't do it, but I'll come across it again. It's not super hard to find. But yeah, this one, great music. I think it's on YouTube. You can watch this. They got some of the songs on YouTube. Definitely check out the Rocktober Blood songs. They're super catchy, super good. Fun vibes. It's a great one to watch with some beers, with some friends over. You pop this on, you're gold. Slumber Party Massacre Movies. This is the old Roger Corman collection. I know I could have upgraded it. Blu-ray, but I just love the way this one looks. Has all the movies on it. Love the cover. I love all these Roger Corman movies. I have like about 18 of these collections, and these are all just fun movies. Like the best one's the first one of this guy, just like this crazy nut. He's on the loose with a big drill. Just kills these girls at this house. Just a nut guy on the loose. Simple story, but it's just a great 80s movie. Is this classic? Part 2 is pretty fun too, of this rockabilly guy with like a killer guitar. I remember always seeing this videotape cover of it at stores back in the day. The cover of that, and part 3 is just okay. But the best ones are 1 and 2, but they're just fun ones to watch for a fun vibe, party vibes. Put this on during a Halloween party, you're good. Especially part 2, just fun stuff. Is this definitely highly recommend these ones to check out. And also up here, fun perfect one also is Fright Night. I have this on Blu-ray from what's that company? Twilight Time, which is now gone, but I got the old Blu-ray of that, which is worth some bucks. But this is the old DVD, which I wanted to show this one because this one's signed by the director, some of the cast, like William Ragsdale signed this, the effects guy signed this, Stephen Jeffries signed this. I went to a screening of this like 12 years ago up in LA, waited till like 2 in the morning to have them all sign. There was a big line of people having them sign all this. And it was all, you just pay the movie ticket. It was like $8, and you get all these people to sign up for free. It was so killer. It was definitely well worth the wait. But yeah, it's just a girl one, a classic one, vampire movie, Fright Night. Get back to the movie about this guy William Ragsdale. Is like this kind of like, he likes watching horror movies. He's girlfriends with the girl from Married with Children. I forget her name. The girl from Married with Children, Amanda Burse. Amanda Burse, and this guy, this new people that live next door to him that moved in there, but he's like a vampire, and he watches this show, Fright Night. Roddy McDowell, he plays like this horror host, and he tries to convince him to help him save the earth pretty much and kill off this vampire in this great 80s comedy horror movie, Fright Night. I love this one because it's all signed by everyone up there, and thank God I got William Ragsdale. He says that my ink was running out. See my ink? It was running out right there, but I got everyone to sign it. So that's definitely one of my prized possessions, signature DVDs is this because of that. Definitely fun one to watch. There's just definitely fun vibes. Fright Night 2 is really good too. But yeah, first one, cannot go wrong. Next up here's a couple of movies. One's the original, one's like the remake, reimagining of it. They're both good in my opinion. First one's classic, my all-time top 10 horror movies of all time, and that is Maniac up here with Joe Spinell. Does a phenomenal job in the movie effects by Tom Savini and directed by Bill Lustig, did Maniac Cop and a bunch of other movies. But this one is grimy movie about this. This is the lenticular cover of it from Blue Underground. This comes with the soundtrack, and Joe Spinell's like this maniac guy. He had issues growing up as a kid. He was like abused, but then he just like scalps women. He staples them on mannequins. He has these issues and these weird thoughts. And it's just a fantastic, grimy movie. It takes place during New York. And like during the 80s, like 1980 New York, where it's like super grimy. And it's just, I love this movie. Super grimy, great, freaky one to watch for Halloween time. And this is like the reimagining one, which is this one, Maniac with Elijah Wood. Which I think is a great movie by itself. Has great music in it. The music is like sort of like that Drive kind of synthy 80s style music. This one takes place in LA, and it has like a nice POV kills in it. You see his point of view when he kills women, and pretty much the same story. Elijah Wood, he goes on these, first off, he goes on these dating apps. He lures women in and kills them. And it's just a creepy movie. Great one to watch. Definitely, these aren't really like date movies unless you know like the date, because they might think you're a maniac. But these are just fun ones. Great ones to check out. Creepy vibes. Great stuff. Great movie. The remake one, it was great. Remember when I first saw this years back, I was worried about like, this is going to suck because it's Elijah Wood. Like, I can't picture Frodo being a killer. But he does a really great job in this one. He fits the part perfectly as a reimagining of Maniac. They do a good job with it. Its own little take of it. I definitely, both great. The original one's the best for sure, but this is definitely a good one to check out too. Maybe do a double feature, and you can't go wrong. But these are both really good. Definitely recommend these ones to check out. And next up here, also a couple of movies, double feature kind of thing if you want to say. But these are, Hellraiser. You can't go wrong with Hellraiser. The first one and the second one. Both great movies, from Clive Barker, Cenobites, Demons, The Puzzle Box. Great stuff, creepy, great makeup effects, great storytelling. They're both classic. The first one's really good. The part 2 is really good. I don't know which one I like more. I think I like part 2 more, but they're both like tied. They're both, you can't go wrong. And I got these both on Blu-ray from Arrow Video. These have a lot of extras on there, loaded up with commentary behind the scenes and anything you can ever imagine from Hellraiser. But these are both good ones to watch. You can watch them on, I think, Pluto TV, and I think, I don't know if they're on Netflix and whatever, but you can definitely check these out. They're not super hard to find, but definitely great ones to watch for this time of year. Love these movies. So they're just creepy. It's just great, fantastic movies are these. And last but not least, I'm ending with one of the goriest movies of all time, if not the goriest movie of all time. And that is a little hint is right up there, and that is Dead Alive. Boom, right there, Dead Alive. So yeah, this one, great movie. One of the all-time greats ever. Dead Alive, cool early 90s movie directed by Peter Jackson. He did Lord of the Rings, and which is most famous for. But before that, though, he was doing these cool movies like Bad Taste, Meet the Feebles, which I wish he would do stuff like that again. This was supposed to get another it's on Blu-ray. They're both hard to get. This is on DVD. They're both kind of pricey. Even on videotape, the unrated version of it. You don't want the R-rated version of it because they cut out so much gore. I used to have the R-rated version of it on videotape. Excuse me. On videotape, and they cut out like so much gore in it, especially towards the end with all the zombies and the lawnmower blade scene where it chops up all the body parts. They cut the whole thing out in the tape, so definitely get the unrated version of it. And they're supposed to do a new Blu-ray of this past year of like Bad Taste, Meet the Feebles, and Dead Alive. It's supposed to be a collection set. Nothing's ever happened with it. I don't know why. So hopefully that'll happen sometime in 2021. I hope they do a commentary behind the scenes and stuff, because it's just a bare bones DVD. It's just, and I think the Blu-ray is bare bones too. Probably just a trailer on there, not really much, but just a great movie, gory. Just there's just so many good parts in this movie. The custard, like the pus stuff goes in the custard and he eats it anyway, and the monkey rat. Just so much great stuff in this movie. It's horror, it's comedy, it's gross, it's just everywhere. This is a fun one, perfect to watch for Halloween, perfect for a Halloween party on Halloween night or on Halloween Eve. You have a party, you pop this bad boy on, you're gold. You can just put on repeat all night long for background. People will trip out, go, what the hell? Drink to it, pizza party night. This is just perfect Halloween type vibes is this. So I had to end it with that one for movie suggestions for part 2 of my Halloween video installment right here. But definitely classic right there. And that's it for my video of part 2 of what I like to watch and what I suggest for Halloween movies, type movies to watch for this time of year. So hope you guys enjoyed this video of me doing a part 2, because I figured, what, there's a lot more stuff out there to talk about. I can go on and on more, but those are some other ones I personally like to watch, and some suggestions out there for you for maybe some lesser known movies to check out and seek out there. So if you guys enjoyed this installment, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. Like I said, beginning of the video, if you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. Definitely appreciate it right there. I'm like 75 subscribers away from hitting 14K. So I'm hoping to do that before Halloween. So let's get that done. Let's get to 14,000 before this Halloween. Make my day a hell of a lot more special. And that'd be like fantastic. I'll do like a pound of beer on video or something like that if I do it. But yeah, but anyway, if you guys like my stuff, also make sure to hit the notification ring button so you don't miss a video. And until then, I'll catch you guys later in the next one. I'll see you, and bye-bye.